Listen, Peaky Pundit here outside Old Trafford. I'm with the boys, the unofficial Pundit boys. Listen, some strong views there off camera. We were talking about David De Gea. Kaz, I'm going to come straight into it. I'm going to jump straight into it with you, yeah? Because look, you're quite passionate about the subject. Give me your thoughts. Give it a breakdown for the viewers who are subscribing to the channel or tuning in for the first time. What are your thoughts on De Gea?
Problem for me is he's been there 8 years. How well have we done in those 8 years? Not great.
Yeah.
And he's wanted to leave twice now. First time he wanted to leave was when he was apparently the best goalkeeper in the world. So I don't want to be here. Now he wants to leave again. So where's the loyalty? People say Pogba want to leave, but he's never said he wants to leave.
Yeah.
David De Gea said a few times he wants to leave.
But with De Gea, look, out of the last however many seasons, he's been player of the year for what, 3-4 years or whatever.
Okay.
He saved us. For me, personally, he saved us from being like 8th, 9th, 10th finishing position in the league.
Yeah.
Off camera, he's saying, look, you don't believe he's got all the attributes to be that world-class keeper, or hasn't done for most of the years that he's been here. Like, just go into a bit more depth about that, and obviously your views on it.
I'll go into depth about it. I've said it before. Best shot stopper, or one of the best shot stoppers. I've seen other goalkeepers pull on some great saves as well. But yeah, even if you say he's the best shot stopper, can he catch a ball? No. His first 2 years at Man United, he was terrible for it. As I said, they told him to stop doing it. Goalkeeper has to be able to catch a ball. Can he distribute? No, he can't distribute.
I disagree with you there, man. I think his distribution's good, man.
Bro,
I think it's all right.
Yeah, his distribution.
Apart from the last half of the season this year.
His distribution's great when he's pinging somebody's chest at 100 miles an hour and
Yeah.
they can't control it. That's why we're giving away goals like that. Is he good at coming off his line? No, he's terrible.
But look, after Schmeichel, boys, jump in. Listen, we're debating De Gea. Yeah, we've got the unofficial pundit here, the Peaky Pundit. We're debating about De Gea at the moment. You've seen it. Listen, what are your views, guys? As David De Gea, is he the best goalkeeper in the world?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's.
Listen, we got Kaz here. Kaz is disagreeing a little bit, saying that if it's time to go, he's got to go. Kaz, tell the boys and girls about what your views are.
Listen, I said it simple. He might be the best shot stopper in the world. He can't come off his line. He doesn't command his defence. He don't command his box. He can't catch a ball to save his life. That's things a goalkeeper needs to have.
And what do you boys think about that?
Everyone's got their own style, and that's his saving with his feet. He's not a sweeper keeper like someone like Neuer or someone of that class.
But then Neuer can't save like De Gea saves.
Exactly. De Gea's broke the mould in his style of goalkeeping, and everyone's allowed bad form. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors in the chain. We think we know about football, but they know what's football.
Do you know what? The main thing for me, Peaky, is at the end of the day, you can say he wanted to leave twice. We haven't matched this geezer's ambitions for the last 6-7 years.
He's above us, isn't he?
He's been the best player of the season for 5 seasons. Why would he not want to move on?
Okay, he's been the best player when we're not winning and letting in goals. So is Luke Shaw our best player? Because I've heard a lot of people say he shouldn't have won it because we've had one of the worst defences. So Luke Shaw gets it. But other teams have the 8 best teams in the world don't have De Gea. And they seem to be doing better than us. There has to be I hear what you're saying, but there has to, listen, when you have to look at a team, in 8 years, we've probably been through our worst time. And he's been our goalkeeper for those 8
But listen, it might...
Shining lights out of 5 seasons.
Because, what shining light? They've been giving it to him that shows you the team ain't good enough. Because other players should be winning that. If he was in the 99 team, would he have won it? No, wait. If he was in the 99 team, would he have got better?
He wouldn't, because for me, the 10 players ahead of him, back then we were known as an attacking team. We'll go and score freely.
What competition has he had in the league? 3 years ago, he was fighting people like Chesney. Let's
all be honest. David De Gea is above United at the moment. He could be playing for any team in the
So,
world.
as a United fan, have you got a problem with him flirting with Madrid for the second time now? Because because he's above us?
Yeah, he's above us. Yeah, of course he is.
He's above us, but they couldn't get a move, and Real Madrid pulled the plug and have done good without him. So Real Madrid didn't buy him and have done good.
They've got Thibaut Courtois, they can't even decide on him, and they're indecisive, and they chop and change between Keylor Navas and Thibaut Courtois.
In the last 4 years, they won 3 Champions Leagues.
Listen, I just want to come to Michael quickly. Michael, to get your views on it. We're discussing David De Gea here. What are your views on him? Look, if he goes this summer, is it a big problem for you for United?
I think he can go. If you want to go, you can't keep player, here because he's good. Yeah, he's the best goalkeeper, but if you want to go and move on, you can replace him.
I want to put a question out there. Look, after Peter Schmeichel left the club, obviously after being here for a number of years, it took us a while to replace him. Finally, we got Van der Sar, who come and did a makeshift few seasons for us, and he steadied the ship a bit, because between him we had some absolute dog, between the sticks. Listen, if De Gea goes, have we got? Is Romero ideal replacement?
I just want to come on something. Who did you say? Fabian Barthez?
Yeah.
I think we won more with Barthez than we did with David De Gea. No, but they just tell
Well, for me personally, I'm with him. I'm with the team. I'm with the team.
And in terms of individual errors, Barthez made far more than
God.
far more
He's
than
a
David
sweeper
De Gea.
keeper.
but we still want more. We still want more, and other teams are still winning without David De Gea. I just look at it like this: in the Premier League, forget Spain or other places where they play the ball a lot more along the ground. In England, a lot of teams are going to stick in crosses.
physical,
If your
it's
goalkeeper
physical.
can't catch a ball, he's useless.
Yeah.
He's useless.
He can catch. I think it's a bit far. A bit far to say that he can't catch.
He's
Lost
not
confidence,
one of the
yeah.
best keepers really, but he can.
I would love to do a video with you guys at another date where I show you footage of a ball's looping up in the air 20 yards outside his 6-yard box, right there, and he don't even come out and catch it. He's petrified. He's petrified. Against PSG, do you remember after we made it 3-1,
Yeah.
the ball loops up in the air, you're 6'4".
Yeah.
You stretch your arms out.
What's it like? What's it like up there? 6'4". What's it like?
Nosy, mate. No one leaves me alone.
But listen, look. In all seriousness, if De Gea leaves, listen, who's going to come in? Is Romero the right man? If not, Nick, who is it? Tell me. You reckon
Oh
Kasper
yeah,
Michael,
yeah. He's personal.
You like Kasper?
I love Casper, but I don't mind Romero.
For the last 10 minutes, I've been sitting here in unison with you, thinking we're on the same page, and then you've just gone and ruined it with Kasper
I don't
Schmeichel.
mind Casper Schmeichel. I think he's
Listen, the only person that
But
they've
never leave
mentioned
him.
that could even come in and you could compare to De Gea is Jan Oblak, but I don't even think he's half as good of a keeper as De Gea.
I think they're both good, but in their different ways. Yeah.
Yeah, his personality like that.
I just feel this
all the time.
And how much does someone like Jan Oblak cost you? 100 mil?
All right, listen, just quickly, I want to bring these boys in very quickly. Guys, listen, we're just discussing David De Gea. Some of the boys are saying, look, we need to keep him. Some of them are saying his time's done at United, he needs to go. David De Gea, if he leaves in the summer, as a United fan, what are your views?
If he wants to go, then we got to let him go. He's done 6 years here. I feel like he's put his best efforts in.
If he goes, though, are you quite happy for him to go? Obviously, after seeing his form at the back of last season.
Never happy to lose a world-class player, but you got to look at the team that he's around. And unfortunately, we haven't won anything since he's really joined, apart from the Premier League.
Yeah.
No, so I mean.
And how about yourself?
I disagree. I think you got to give him whatever he wants to keep him here. Like he's kept us up. He's done so much for us over the last few years when we were fucking shit. To be honest, he deserved to. He should have left and gone to a team where he's going to win titles. So I think. He tried. Yeah, he tried.
We didn't send the.
He tried. No, he tried, and they thought, oh, so wait a minute, let's hold up. Do we really need him? No, we don't. We're going to win Champions Leagues. Well, we've been rotting. No, but it's the truth. We've been rotting, and they've been winning.
He tried to go fair enough, but when he ended up staying, he was our best player. He stayed and he gave us 100%.
Listen, what's your name? What's your name?
Issa.
I'm going to bring you here quickly with Kaz, yeah? You and Issa. Listen, because you guys have got, obviously, split opinions on this.
I'm going to ask you a question. Has he been our best player?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, is Luke Shaw our best player?
No.
He just won Player of the Year. Like De Gea
But
has.
De Gea's won it like what did win it 4 times? 4 or 5 times?
That shows how bad the team's been.
Yeah, no.
Who's he competing with Player of the Year? Ashley Young. Come on.
Okay, listen. I'm just going to switch the conversation. Issa, listen. I'm just going to switch the conversation because look, this week.
Who are we replacing him with? Who are we replacing him with?
I'll let these two go.
Romero.
But the thing is, no. People keep saying, oh, Jan Oblak and all this. Who was Peter Schmeichel when we got him? Who was Peter Cech when Chelsea got him? We don't scout goalkeepers. Do you sit and watch goalkeepers? When you sit and watch a football match, you watch goalkeepers. No. You might see a save or two they pull off. You can't say who you're going to replace him with.
Is he top 3 keepers at the moment?
Who, David De Gea?
Yeah.
For me, no. And I'll tell you why. Shot stopper, maybe the best. Can he catch a ball? No. Can he come off his line? No.
What are your thoughts on that? About catching the ball?
I mean, he's obviously low on confidence at the moment.
Bro, how can you be low on confidence? When he first started, he couldn't catch a ball. It's 8 years later, he still can't catch a ball. Was he still low on confidence? Come on, man.
He didn't get named best keeper in the world for no reason. He didn't get named.
I'm not blaming him because he had a few bad games. I never do that. I never knock any of our players because they have a few bad games. I'm blaming him for the years. I was saying this last year. When everyone was screaming he's the best goalkeeper in the world, I was saying no, he ain't, because, like I said, he can't play out the back, like you just mentioned. He can't. He doesn't know how to command his defence. Peter Schmeichel from back then, even Van der Sar. You should scream at the defence. I saw Schmeichel scream at his defence today. It's a fucking. This is a friendly. It's a laugh game. They're messing about, and Schmeichel's screaming.
Just quickly on that, right? So listen, David De Gea might forget that world's best keeper, whatever, out of the question. Looking at United's team, United's squad, surely he's a keeper. We've got to be bedding down and keep him purely because of him, Pogba, And really, that's about it for me in that squad.
Outside the contract. So what do? Give him anything you want. So you just give him a blank check and say,
Wait, De Gea's a title-winning keeper. De Gea's a title-winning keeper. Yeah? He's that level. We're a fucking shit. We're a shithole at the moment.
He's saving us to get to mid-table at the moment. He's saving us to get to mid-table.
Hold on, what's your name? Brad, listen, I just want to bring you in. Look, we've got a bit of a split decision on David De Gea. We've got Kaz saying, look, he's happy for him to go because he's not. His attributes aren't all there. He's saying, so you're saying. So what's your opinion?
I love De Gea, but at the end of the day,
You actually look like him a bit, man. I'm telling you.
you don't know how many times I've had this. You don't know how many times I've had this. But
I want to ask a question as well.
Go for it.
I look at it like this, yeah? Every manager, before they play Man United, before they play any club, they study a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sit and study. If I am a manager for any of the bottom 10 teams, I'll be saying stick the ball as close as you can to David De Gea because he's so scared to come out and catch a ball. You're going to get a chance, and that's what they do. That's what they do.
That if City or Liverpool had our defence, that their keepers wouldn't have been exposed as much as De Gea this season.
No, but they still help. Because I'll give you an example. I sat and watched the game. I sat and watched the game and I recorded it. I sat and watched the game and recorded it. Tottenham ping a ball to Dele Alli. He's at the edge of the box. Ederson comes out and catches the ball. So the defender didn't have to do anything.
You're forgetting. De Gea got the golden glove with a fucking shithole of a defence in front of him. He got a golden glove with a shithole of a defence in front of him. That's how good he is. That's how good. Imagine you get a commanding centre back in front of him.
We say our defence is that shit.
Yeah.
But they don't have no protection as well. Do you know there's 4 elements of defending? There's 4 elements of defending.
Last words from the beginning. Okay, so class is permanent, form is temporary. Remember that.
Exactly.
Kaz, closing thoughts. De Gea's out. He's done.
If he doesn't want to stay. It's the second time now. You're begging a player to stay that doesn't want to be there. It's embarrassing. What's that?
Do you blame him for wanting to leave?
But what about when he wanted to leave a few years back?
Yeah, but do you know what I mean?
No,
Where
we made him. We made him. No, not said we made him.
There are much more players.
Wait, players like what's your name?
players like Lingard need to leave.
Ashley Young.
Lingard needs to go. Lingard needs to go. You see, let me tell you what Rashford is looking up to.
Just quickly, look, we're going to go into that after. Listen, David De Gea in a minute is the topic of conversation. David De Gea for you, does he stay or if he goes?
He stays. Who are you going to replace him with?
That's true. Who are you going to replace him with?
Dean Henderson.
If we sell De Gea, all it's going to do was Jan Oblak. You sell De Gea for 100 million, you're going to buy Oblak for 100 million. What's the point? Yeah, I know. Well, exactly. But this is the thing, man. He's got to stay. He's going to want to stay.
You have to think, who's been our best player for the last 2 seasons?
David.
Yeah. So give him the bloody contract, pay him what he wants to get paid,
If he
and
wants,
let him stay in the club.
if he wants 400 grand,
You better not stop saying offer them a contract. They've offered him a contract.
United need role models. United need role models. You can't have, people at Rashford, they're looking up to Lingard and Pogba. That's the role models. I hate to say it.
Oh, you just said your words were United need role models.
Yeah.
He's the man who's wanted to leave twice, but he's a role model.
No,
what the fuck? I'm a young footballer. I'm going to look at the hair and think, I need to get the fuck out of here as well. Bro, I'm moving on.
Listen, we have to wrap up. Listen, shout out to the official pundit and the boys. We're done. Nice one. Thanks for checking out the latest fan cam. Don't forget to subscribe on all the socials at Peaky Pundit to keep up to date with all the latest content. Also, if you haven't already,